What's up everybody, this is eFlex here, and today I'm going to be filming a different video. So in case you didn't know, right now I'm at a place called Lexington Reservoir, and as you can see right now, you might be asking what I'm doing. Well, I'm actually fishing, and today I'm going to be targeting the fish called the largemouth bass, or also known as a black bass. And yeah, this is my first time ever fishing here, and this is also my first time being out on my own fishing. So I don't know if this is going to be a regular thing, but I might create a new channel called eFlex Outdoors to put maybe some outdoor videos that I do on, because I just got this GoPro and I just recently got back into fishing from being at home during the pandemic. I was watching a lot of catch and cook videos, like from YouTubers like These Videos, Fisherman's Life, and High Adventure Videos, which right now is Get Busy Living, but they'll change his name pretty soon. But yeah, so today I'm going to be targeting black bass. I don't know how much footage I'm going to get today, but right now I'm going to be trying to the front is over there, as you can see, and right now I'm trying to get over there. But as you can see, there's this hill here, so I'm gonna see how far I'm gonna go. Today, in terms of bait, I have 3 Rapala jerk baits, a couple spinners, and I have brought 4 worms. So that's all I have. Right now, I believe it's, let me see the time, 8:09, so I'm gonna see how long I want to be out here. It's supposed to be 91 degrees out here in Los Gatos, and I believe it's been pretty good weather because there is a fire up there. Oh, something just splashed over there. There's a fire like just northwest of here in Santa Cruz, so the air quality is not as bad as I thought. So maybe we'll be here until 2 or 3 when it gets hot, around 91, or I'll be here till 5 p.m. But yeah, that's gonna be the beginning of this video. Alright everyone, so today I'm gonna be using my old Shakespeare Alpha 400 fishing rod. Had this fishing rod for years, to be honest with you, so yeah. Gotta adjust this. As you can see here, I'll be using a silver spinnerbait by Blue Knox, I think. I'm not even sure. The company. I've just had this thing for many years. Alright, tied a spinner on. Oh, gotta adjust the split shots. Move them up. As you can't see here, move them up. Let down some more light. There you go. The spot I'm in is pretty slippery in terms of dirt. It looks pretty deep down here. I think this is the dam side. Further back is the kind of shallow side. Alright, first cast. Just kind of seeing how this goes. To be honest, I know nothing about this lake or reservoir, so like I'm not even sure where the spots are to fish. I came here like a month or 2 ago, and just to kind of find this place, because I didn't even know this place existed. And basically I just talked to this one fisherman guy that was fishing that day, and he was telling me that like there are a lot of bass in here and occasionally they're trout. Trout are pretty rare to find. So, what I'm going to target is bass, but let's try the spinner first to see what happens. I'm going to try and find bottom. I don't even know where the bottom is. It looks pretty deep. Okay, so the spinner's working correctly. Cool, so it's really deep here because the spinner's not even going that hard. The percentage of me catching anything is pretty low because I haven't really caught anything in the last 2 times that I fished. I went fishing once in June and July and didn't catch anything. First time I'm fishing on my own. Every time I've fished in the past, I've either fished with my dad's friends or my dad. So most of the time when I'm fishing, like I don't normally have to like tie my own baits or tie my own lines, tie my own hooks, tie my own swivels, tie my own spinners. But this time I'm gonna have to because I'm on my own. But luckily, I pre-tied all of them already, and yeah, hopefully that helps out the hooks because it saves a lot of time instead of doing it out here when you can be fishing. You just tie the hooks at home and just do that. But I mean, I'm so much of an amateur that like when I just recently bought hooks. And it took me about 2.5 hours to tie 2. And to be honest, I'm not sure if I did even a good job tying them. So it's going to be quite fun to find out later if I have to do worm fishing. There's a small bass down there. Wow, that's pretty cool. At least it's nice to know there's something down here. So this is deep enough water. Again, I apologize for all the bad shots. I have a really jerry-rigged setup. For the GoPro, so yeah, I didn't buy a harness. Still kind of debating because I don't know how many videos I'm going to do, so I kind of made my own harness with a one of those key ring things and a metal clip and some Velcro. So that's why I was moving around a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is get this spinner here, take off the spinner, put on a jerkbait, and then take off all the split shots because I think there are a lot of splashes on the top of the water. So that might mean that a lot of the fish are on the top, and they might be biting at the top. So it's just trying to figure out what the fish actually want, I guess, in terms of bait. So I got these 2 here, the collar. I think I'm gonna go for the smaller one. Looks kind of like a minnow. See here? Looks kind of like a minnow. So yeah, I'm gonna try that out. Take the split shot off. If you guys don't know what a split shot is, it's this little weight. And what you do is basically just clip it off. So basically these things just go like this. You just go like that. You press down on both sides and it's supposed to open. And then you just clip it into onto the line. Right? Like that. And then right now I'm just attaching this jerkbait, or we call it jerkbait. That looks like a minnow to me. It's a little bit big for some of the bass that I've been seeing swimming along the shore, but we're gonna try it. Alright. Let's see how this thing swims in the water. You see how it swims? So we kind of want when we're retrieving it back. See how it swims. Alright. See if I clip this in to the swivel. I believe I did, just to make sure before I cast. It's in. Alright, let's try this. Oh, gotta adjust my fishing rod. Guess it moved a little bit. Oh, good movement. Okay, no split shots, just the lure. So we're kind of going, I believe this is kind of going on the top because this thing won't sink. So I'm not going very far for right now. Just gonna try that for right now. If not, I'll just put another split shot on. Over there, but across from me, there's some deer. To me, they're pretty normal because the trail I normally run at home, there are a lot of deer across. There are a lot of deer around, so like usually I run like right next to them sometimes, especially during the winter when not a lot of people are on the trail. So yeah, that's cool. I don't know if you guys can actually see that on this GoPro, but yeah, there are deer across the other side, just feeding, grazing. Pretty normal stuff. Alright guys, so just put a split shot back on. Just gonna see what happens. Keep casting it out here. By the way, if you're wondering why my voice sounds muffled, I'm actually wearing a mask out here, just in case. I know I'm on my own, but I'm wearing a mask just in case. The Big Five to buy all the hooks and line. I also bought a trout looking lure, and just kind of a funny story on that is I went to Big Five the day before I bought it just to kind of check the prices because I was out already running an errand. So I went there, I got all the hooks and the line that I wanted to look at so I could do some research kind of at home to price compare. And then I see this one lure, and it's like a trout lure. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. A trout lure is pretty cool. Don't have one of those. That might be useful for trout fishing, maybe at like San Pablo or something. So I pick it up, and then I go to maybe purchase that lure on that day, and the cashier rings it up because there's no price on there. And basically I ask, oh, how much is this? And she's like, oh, it's $8.99. I'm like, ooh, that's kind of pricey. I'm gonna skip on that thing. That's too pricey for me. Maybe I can find it cheaper online. Lo and behold, I get home later that night, and I checked the price for this exact same lure on Amazon. $13.99, man. I'm like, what? I'm like, what the heck? How is it so much more expensive? It's cheaper at Big Five. So I said to myself that night, like, oh, if that lure's still there, dude, that's a sign, dude, that I have to buy it because it's a good price, and if it's there, nobody wants it, and it'll be mine. So yeah, and turns out I went there the next day, and the the hooks were all there, looking around, and like the next thing I see is that lure. First thing I do is pick it up and buy it. And basically the whole time there, I think I just lost my lure. Oh man. Lesson known. Tie things better. Okay. My lesson learned. I got a nice lure, but I just lost the lure. Wow. 1 for 1. Well, that's how it goes, I guess. Little update, guys. The lure that I actually lost was in the water. So I actually had to stick my feet in the water. At least 1 foot. And then I was able to use this stick right here and get this lure back. So pretty fortunate there. Has my swivel too. Not sure if I'll be using this guy again, but yeah, I have a worm out there. There were some small bass swimming around, but luckily got the lure back. My foot's kind of wet, but you know, not much you can do there. So yeah, that's just kind of a quick update. my GoPro is kind of at half battery, so I can't really record too much longer, so I'm probably gonna have it off for now until maybe I get a fish, or later on in the day, just to kind of give an update, but nothing so far. Pretty much has been trying to get my lure back. That's been the main objective. So yeah, glad to get this thing back, and I didn't lose a lure today. Kind of weird, lose a lure when you're talking about how you bought a lure. Weird things happen when you go fishing, but today's video probably won't have me catching any fish, but just the fact that I'm out here and making a video is just something I've always wanted to try. So yeah, give it a shot, Lexington. Seen a lot of little bass swimming around. They're kind of active, hitting the top water, so like hitting bugs on the top. See a little ripples here and there, but nothing too much. So that's pretty much it for now, and I'll give you guys a brief update a little bit later. What's up, everyone? So I'm out here again. It's I think it's about 1 o'clock, and it's about 93 degrees out. Kind of just kicking it out here. It's 1 o'clock, 1:02. Yeah, I have my line out with just a worm, my last worm of the day. So I think after that, probably wait for about another hour and a half, and then I think I'm gonna call it. It's a little warm out here for me, so I don't think I can handle it, but yeah, I mean, it's been pretty successful. During the time that my camera was off, actually my spinning reel line got all tangled, so I watched a YouTube video and I figured out how to fix that. So it's been pretty fun. I've been tying a lot of swivels, so I've been tying a lot of things by myself that I didn't normally do, and I figured out my own problem, like the spinning reel being all tangled. Before, I'd used to have like my dad or my dad's friend help me out, but now I can do it on my own. So I'm learning quite a bit so far today. So yeah, I'd say it's a pretty successful day, even though I didn't catch any fish. The reason like I wanted to make these videos kind of in the first place was to show my progression through fishing. So if I didn't upload these videos, I'd probably just record it for myself, because it's kind of nice to see my progression. Yeah, whoever's YouTube video it was I watched, I'll probably link it in the video. But yeah, check his video out in case you get your line all tangled. But anyone that lives around Los Gatos or in the Bay Area, if you can give me some tips and tricks on how to fish here, because I'm pretty much near the dam, been near the dam this whole time. I've seen fish jumping, but I don't exactly know what they want. I've thrown spinners, jerk baits, and used a few live worms, and nothing seems to be biting, so I don't know what exactly the fish want here, because I know it's majority bass, but I swear some of the fish that jump look like trout, but that could just be my imagination. So at the end of the day, my line ended up getting tangled. Tried to retie it, so I'm gonna follow what that video said, and basically to close off the day, I'm gonna be retying fishing line. I have to restring it through all the holes, so yeah, I have to restring it and just cut it off, so it's gonna be pretty interesting. Never done this before.
got a tide. It seems pretty strong. Yeah, it seems like a pretty strong time. Cut off the excess, and there you go. That is fishing. If you're not catching fish, you're tying swivels, tying hooks. You really gotta like it to do it, I would say. Because not everyone would want to do that in their own time. Yeah, so there were some fish jumpings, but yeah. I think I'm gonna call it there. I might put the GoPro in the water just to test the water capability, but other than that, thank you for watching this video. Sorry, nothing much happened in this video. Couldn't catch any fish, but there were a lot of fish jumping, and I did learn a lot, so hopefully the tips help you guys fish in the future. Not that I can say I'm the best fisherman, I'm a pretty amateur fisherman, but at least you can watch through my mistakes. And for anyone that lives in the Bay Area again, or fishes at Lexington, feel free to leave a comment or send me an email. Like, we could either meet up, or you can just tell me hints and tips and tricks on how to get, I guess, bass and trout better in this area or in a reservoir, because this is pretty tricky, even though I know it's pretty hot and the fish went deep, but still, I see them jumping, so maybe someone else will know what they want to eat. Alright, well, thanks again, and hope you guys have a good one, and stay safe through this pandemic. Have a good one, guys.